What's going on, everybody? I'm Harry, and with me, of course, is the self-proclaimed king of the world, Edward Dools Dooley.
Good to be here, Has.
Dools, we saw Mission Impossible 5 Rogue Nation on the weekend. First thoughts, what did you think on the outset?
Lived up. Awesome. I loved it.
Do you reckon it's the best one, though? Because we both think that before this, Mission Impossible 4 Ghost Protocol was the best one. But do you think this tipped it over?
I think it's on par with. I don't think it's better.
Really? Because I think that the director Christopher McQuarrie, he killed it. He absolutely nailed every single scene. I was not bored at all. I think it's the best one.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm in full agreement. But, I don't know, Ghost Protocol was just that good. I think, no, they're on par. It's definitely not better.
It's cool to say that a movie is better than Ghost Protocol. The next Mission Impossible is better than Ghost Protocol. Because when you first saw it,
it's becoming the new Fast and Furious.
It is.
They're just getting better.
It's so good.
So.
But start off with the story. Basically, the story is
We'll try not to spoil it, though.
No,
Obviously.
we won't. Just clear out the outset. Basically, the whole story, it starts off about 9 months to a year after the events of Mission Impossible 4, and Ethan's chasing this organization called the Syndicate, which is basically an organization that creates disasters. They go create a car. It's like the start of a butterfly effect. So they create a car crash, which creates a small war towards two countries, which inevitably creates a giant Cold War. And Ethan's chasing the members and the directors of the Syndicate, but the CIA think that the Syndicate isn't real, and they think that Ethan's gone rogue. So it's sort of like a cat and mouse game of the CIA chasing Ethan chasing the Syndicate, whilst also trying to prove that the Syndicate is real, let alone take them down as well.
I don't understand how the CIA could not find him. Yeah, he's that good.
It's so good. I loved it. The one thing I was worried about going into this movie, before we go through what we liked and what we didn't like in the movie, I was scared that they were going to show us the whole movie in the trailer. They showed that big plane scene, which was awesome, but I don't think it's a spoiler. I'll edit it out if you think it is. That plane scene happened the first 5 minutes. And when that happened, I was smiling because I knew that there was so much.
I didn't see it opening with it, but when I was when I saw the plan, I'm like, I know exactly what's going to happen.
Exactly.
And even though we'd seen snippets, or we'd seen bits of it in the trailer, I was like, no, this is going to live up.
Exactly. It was so good. But
that whole scene was incredible.
What was the things that you liked about it the most? Other than the action, because the action was really good.
I don't know. Everyone in the film was really just enjoyable.
Yeah,
Simon Pegg.
Simon Pegg, I think, is forefronted off the co-stars, but I think that the rest of the other co-stars, in particular, Ving Rhames, plays Luther, my favourite character of the whole series.
Yeah.
He's sidelined, with the others.
I think that was just a problem
throughout.
throughout. And they brought in Alec Baldwin.
I thought he was good.
He
played out Alec Baldwin. He plays the same character in every movie he does.
But yeah, he was just pushed aside a bit as well. But obviously, then they open the doors for a sequel with the last. Not a spoiler, but Tom Cruise has already come out and said that they're going to do a 6.
Yeah, 6 is reportedly supposed to be starting to film next year, but of course that could change at any time, whether this performs as well as it should or not. But
it will.
It will. But yeah, I'm going to go out and say this is the best pacing in a film. A spy film. I think it beats every single James Bond film ever. Casino Royale is your favourite spy film, right?
Yes.
This definitely beat it in terms of pacing. Because remember in Casino Royale there's that period with the...
They're kind of transcending the whole... I feel like the last true spy-oriented Mission Impossibles were maybe the first and third. And even then, it's just becoming an action blockbuster.
Yeah.
And I feel... James Bond is still very much a spy.
It's still very spy. How that whole bit in it, the whole scene, we won't say exactly what's happening. How they infiltrated a compound and changed the security components and stuff like that. It was complete. It was complete reminiscence.
Yeah, they're still planning heists. They're still performing heists. I guess that's probably the only thing. But there's still that plane scene. How often do you see stuff like that? No.
That was badass, though. Yeah. That was badass. But the music was amazing, of course. But Tom Cruise is a lunatic. He's a born-to-die lunatic. He did all his own stunts.
Just look at what he believes in, and that pretty much... Yeah, it says a lot.
But he does all his own stunts, and it just creates the possibility to get these really close-up shots that it seems so real.
Yeah.
And I love that about him. It's so cool. But What would you give this out of 10? I think we both agree on one number. So, do you want to make it official?
Do we want to throw out a number? Because the review is incoming and not yet
But this will be tied to the review.
That's true. I'll give it a 9
I'll also
out of
give,
10.
I'll give it a 9.1. No, I'll give it a 9. So what did you think of Mission Impossible? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Leave your comments below. Subscribe for more content. But
Leave
until
all
next
those
time,
comments.
But until next time, we're going back to the candy bar.